Number 10. Lion among men. Zlatan Ibrahimovic began his professional career with Malmö before a move to Ajax, where he won 2 titles using his physicality, skills and ability to score goals in various ways, including acrobatic volleys. Yep, his legendary long-range bicycle kick against England in 2012 was not a coincidence. That opened the door to top European clubs. 26 goals for Juventus in Italy, marked by controversy off the pitch due to the Calciopoli scandal, which resulted in Juventus being stripped of their Serie A titles. With Juventus falling to Serie B, Ibrahimovic joined Inter Milan in 2006, winning 3 consecutive Serie A titles under the GOAT manager Jose Mourinho. A move to Barcelona in 2009 followed. There, he played alongside stars like Lionel Messi. Still, his time there will always be remembered for his conflicts with Pep Guardiola, with hair back then. After one season trip to Barcelona, Ibrahimovic joined AC Milan, where he helped the team to win the league title in the 2010-11 season. Next up, France, PSG. Zlatan became PSG's all-time best goalscorer at the time. In 2016, Zlatan joined Manchester United. Despite suffering a serious knee injury in 2017, he helped the team to win the Europa League and the EFL Cup. After that, Ibrahimovic moved to MLS to play for the LA Galaxy, where he named himself the best striker in the league by far, telling the reporter where he was playing at the age of the current league's best goalscorer. In 2019, Ibra returned to AC Milan despite being in his late 30s. He continued to perform at a high level before the final injury blow came. Total price 169.1 million euros. Number 9. Elfidio. Do you also have an impression that this guy played everywhere? Di Maria joined Benfica for 8 million euros in 2007, and his impressive performances skyrocketed him to Real Madrid for 33 million euros in 2010. After a successful spell, Manchester United broke the British transfer record to sign the Argentinian in 2014. But after a disappointing year of service, he was allowed to leave the club in favor of PSG as part of a star project with one goal: to win the Champions League. Spoiler alert, mission failed. After a few years in France, Di Maria wanted to taste some lasagna in Italy, Juventus to be concrete, before winning the World Cup as one of the key players for Argentina in 2022. He went on to come home to Benfica in 2023 summer. Total 179 million euros. Ninja Turtle 180 million euros. This one is funny, since Mbappe only made one transfer move in his career so far, and still, he makes it to the list. He came through the ranks of Monaco and made himself a top target with his performances before agreeing to join to PSG on a season-long loan deal. French giant then made the move permanent for 180 million euros, and the France international has justified that price tag by scoring 227 goals in 275 appearances at the time of this video premiere. Mbappe might as well make himself the top of the list soon, since his move from PSG is on the horizon, with Real Madrid being in the pole position to get him. Number 7. The L. 180 million euros. After coming through the ranks at Real Sociedad, Antoine Griezmann completed a 30 million euros move to Atletico Madrid in 2014, where he developed himself into one of the world's best, proving his quality under Didier Deschamps and Diego Simeone. Even with the highly defensive style of Atletico, he managed to score loads of important goals. Barcelona activated his 120 million euros buyout clause in 2019, but the 32-year-old faced a challenge at Camp Nou that just didn't work out. Then, with Barca drowning in debt, Griezmann went back to Atletico on loan before the move was made permanent. 20 million euros deal just proves how well Atletico does business. Number 6. Samba that disappeared. 180.3 million euros. Philippe Coutinho joined Liverpool from Inter Milan in a 13 million euros deal. His extraordinary performances helped Jurgen Klopp to create a beast before Coutinho fled to Barcelona for 122 million euros after 5 successful years at Anfield. The Brazilian failed miserably to live up to enormous expectations at the Camp Nou. What an irony when you consider that his best match while still being Barcelona player was when he helped Bayern destroy Barca with 2 goals in a game while being on loan at Bayern Munich. Aston Villa boosted his total transfer fee by another 20 million euros, but Coutinho failed to impress Unai Emery as well. Saudi Arabian club Al Duhail offered Coutinho a well-paid way out. Number 5. I like to dive. 189 million euros. Alvaro Morata is a product of Real Madrid's youth ranks. He made a move to Juventus for a fee of 20 million euros in 2014, but that was only a start. He's one of football's great travelers, with his 4 major transfers between some of Europe's top clubs. After Juve, he became a super sub for Real Madrid's side before Chelsea pointed at him to lead their ranks. Not an easy task, as being Chelsea's number 9 seems to be a cursed position. In 2020, both sides agreed to move on, and 35 million euros worth of move back to Spanish Atletico Madrid arose. The 2020-21 season meant a loan move to Juventus that was extended until June 2022. Did Morata have his last say? Number 4. Where is the hospital? 220 million euros. Borussia Dortmund once again proved their masterclass when it comes to discovering of young talent. In 2013, a youngster Ousmane Dembélé made a move from Rennes for a good-looking fee of £30 million. After a shockingly good year in Germany, where he netted 10 goals along with 22 assists for Dortmund, Barcelona made another astronomical offer in its history that was simply too good to resist. After a £135.5 million deal, Dembélé became a direct replacement for a leaving Neymar, a move that secured Dortmund's financial state and became the start of an injury nightmare for the Frenchman. A series of injuries over the last few years stopped Mbappe from reaching his full potential on the pitch and led to several problems off the pitch. Still, his name and hope for a better future helped him to secure a 50 million euros move to PSG in the 2023 summer transfer window. Number 3. Am I the GOAT? 247 million euros. Cristiano Ronaldo started his journey in Sporting before marching to Old Trafford for a fee of 19 million euros. How much do young stars cost nowadays again? There, he became a top player, and after a few successful seasons at Manchester United, Real Madrid made the call. For 94 million euros in the year of 2009, he had a lot to prove. And he had no problem with that, scoring 450 goals in 438 appearances for Los Blancos in all competitions. That secured him 2 La Liga titles, along with a record-breaking 4 Champions Leagues. After that, a 117 million euros move to Juventus followed. 117 million euros for 36-year-old. That tells you something about his quality. Ronaldo then went back to Old Trafford for 17 million euros, a move that didn't go according to plan. When it became obvious that his relationship with Ten Hag couldn't be repaired, Ronaldo became the face of a megalomaniac project in Saudi Arabia. Number 2. I kiss every badge I wear. 333.6 million euros. Not so long ago, this guy would still be a number 1 on the list. Romelu Lukaku joined Chelsea for the first time from Anderlecht in a 50 million euros deal, where he failed to impress Jose Mourinho. After a loan to West Bromwich, he was sold to Everton for a 35.36 million euros in 2014. By then, Lukaku managed to build his name as a top goalscorer, dominating the Premier League. No wonder Manchester United sent 84.7 million euros to Liverpool to secure his services. From there, Lukaku started to divide the fan base with his weight, performances and unnecessary comments. Still, Inter Milan sealed a deal worth 74 million euros for the Belgian. After 64 goals in 95 games for Inter, the time came to finish what he started at Chelsea, which agreed to pay 113 million euros to bring him back to London and secure the cursed forward position for good. Soon, Lukaku managed to destroy his reputation with poor performances and comments about his beloved Inter Milan, where he returned soon. Or was it beloved AS Roma? There he joined forces once again with a special one, forcing Inter fan base against him. No doubts about his qualities though. Number 1. GOAT successor that never succeeded. 400 million euros. Remember the wonder kid from Santos? Neymar became a Barca player after an 88 million euros deal in 2013, the final piece of the puzzle to creating a deadly attacking trio with Lionel Messi and Luis Suarez. Even though he was warned before this move, Neymar couldn't resist PSG's efforts to sign him. 222 million euros transfer was something the world has never seen. Finally, the rise of the Saudi Pro League and Neymar's move to Al Hilal for 90 million euros shot Neymar right to the top of this list. We've also revealed the top 10 highest paid Chelsea players. Watch now.